Just catching up on some YouTube videos. So I'm watching Alison's. So that I really like her. She's a fun video to watch. Been productive this morning actually. I've done a yoga session and I've also written a blog post. So if you want to read what I wrote on my blog, go visit my blog. Details will be in the description bar down below. But yeah, just catching up on some YouTube videos, and I have my next book to read. Well, I started it last night, The Binding by Bridget Collins. Intriguing so far. So yeah, so that's my plan for the afternoon, to catch up on some videos and do some reading. Gonna do some watching of Harlequins v London Irish, so it's only just started, it's about 16-17 minutes in. But I also thought I chose this magazine as my sort of Christmas stocking magazine. It's not one I normally get, so I thought I'd have a look at it and see what it was like. So I'm just going to have a wee flick through and maybe read some of it. The magazines I would want, I can't get that at the moment. I would normally get Willow and Sage, but I can't get to a stockist of them at the moment. And I do like Bella Grace, but I can't get either of those because either that one or the Cozy Issue, because I can't get a stockist in the UK, so that's a real bummer. But hey ho, I'm going to try reading this, and if I fancy a change, I've still got The Binding to read, so I've got plenty of nice things to read. Evening friends, how are you? Hope you're well and you've had a lovely Sunday. Mine was actually really restful. I had a brilliant night's sleep last night. I think I had around about 9.5 hours straight, which for me is just superb. I felt refreshed this morning for the first time in quite a while. So I could have slept more, I have to say. Excuse me, a bit tired now, but to get that amount of sleep was really good. I had a nice restful day. Productive in some ways, but very restful. I did a yoga session, which was great. I got a blog post written and posted, so I was really chuffed with that. I have been reading The Binding. It's getting a bit strange in that the books that they're not actually, well, they are books that are being bound, but it's like people's memories, but they leave the memories that the people want bound in the books, actually leave them. So it's a bit kind of creepy in that way, and a bit so on page 80 I'll give it another wee while and see what it is, but I'm just not one. It's not sort of not exactly doing it for me, but it's just like I'm just really not sure about it at all. I watched tonight the first episode of season 2 of A Discovery of Witches and enjoyed it. It was good. It was lovely to be back in that world, but it's been a while since I've read the books, so it's like my memory is going, well, I kind of don't remember it all, which is a bit frustrating. You can't remember who certain characters are or why they're in this part of the story. So, but no, I like it. The costumes are just fantastic. They really are really, really good. But that's it. I'm going to read a wee bit more, try and read a bit more of The Binding, see what I think of it, and that's it for tonight. Snuggle down and sleep. But as I say, I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Evening friends, hope you've had a nice day. I've actually had a very productive day. I spent time today planning my possible return to my PhD. I'm not due back till July, but I wanted to sort of start the planning process and see if it's still something I want to do, and if I feel that I can cope with it, with my health, etc. So yes, I'm sort of planning to do about 15 minutes and every day, just sort of plan things out and then just take it from there, see how it goes. So I did that, and then I went for a walk, which was nice. One thing that was really nice about that was one of my best friends, she lives like sort of 20 doors up that were up for me, and I haven't seen her since like last January. And it was really nice because she was in her kitchen and I walked past and we waved to each other. So it was actually very nice to see her face. I haven't seen her face for over a year, so that was lovely. That was really nice. And then this afternoon, I'm not joking, I was so lazy. I spent time reading The Binding by Bridget Collins. Strange book. Yeah, strange book. I'm still not 100% sure about it, but I'm still reading it, if you know what I mean. So I did that. I watched some YouTube videos, and that was nice. I want to try and find some other YouTubers as well. So I'm going to start sort of doing a wee bit of a search as well. And then tonight I watched 2 Pioneer Women programs, which I really enjoyed. That was nice to sort of get back to watching Ree Drummond again for a while. So I'm going to be reading some more of The Binding. But I'm also starting this week Night Road by Kirsten Hanna. I'm reading this as a buddy read with my friend Amanda from Amanda Reads. It's one of her favourite books. So we're reading sort of 6 chapters a week. So I'm going to just break it down, doing a chapter a night. So that's what I'm going to sort of hopefully read a chapter of this and then get back to The Binding. Let's say, weird book. But I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Hey friends, how are you? Hope you're well. I decided tonight I'm going to make my own version of a Buddha bowl. So I've just got various things. That's shallots and garlic. I've got some chickpeas, an apple, some lettuce, some cucumber, tomatoes, avocados. I have eggs there, and I have some potatoes going in there. So I'm just going to sort of make this all into some form of Buddha bowl. But I've also been baking today. Let me show you. We have a buttermilk loaf, so that looks really nice. And then in here we have a hermit bar. Now this recipe I got from Ina Garten, the Barefoot Contessa, and I'm not joking, it is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, so I've had a bit of a baking day, but I wasn't in the mood to film. But I'm going to film now, so I'm just going to do some prep work, and I'll let you see what I do as things go along. Each bowl so far has shredded lettuce, cucumber and tomatoes. And yes, if you've been watching my videos while I was at university, yes, these are the bowls I had at uni. Brought them home. So that's what we've got going so far. The potatoes are boiling and I've just got some olive oil heating in the frying pan. I'm going to start frying my shallot and garlic. I've added my chickpeas to my shallot and garlic mixture, and I've also put in a scattering of mixed herbs. I wish you could smell it. The smell is just delightful. My potatoes are virtually done, so I'm cooking these through. I don't want them to get crunchy and crisp. I want them to be warm and soft. So I'll need to keep my eye on them, but I'm just going to do some more prep. I've added some apple sliced up, some avocado sliced up, hard-boiled egg, and I will add the potatoes and the chickpeas. For a dressing, I'm cheating. I'm using some salad cream and some mayonnaise, because I just didn't really want to do a dressing at the moment, so I just thought I'd make the bowls. That's enough for me today, so hopefully we'll enjoy this. So that's a yummy bowl. Oh, that looks so tasty. But yeah, that's what they look like. And I say we'll just drizzle them with some dressing, and that'll be them. Spent some time this morning just sorting out my vlog bits and pieces, and I'm now exporting them, and hopefully the video will be up later on today. But yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy that. So yeah, but not much else to report today. Now this is it processing now on YouTube, so it will not be long before it goes live. I just hope you enjoy it. I realised at one point you see a clip sort of twice, but I just can't be bothered to go back in the moment and sort it, so it's just going to stay that way. But yeah, so that's going to be that done, and then I'm going to go and see what else I need to get done. I've got a yoga session I'd like to do but we'll check that out in a wee while. See you later. Well, that's it live. I hope you enjoy it.
Or a couple of pillows off of your bed.
What my
pause the video here to
yoga
collect your
session's
things.
going to be for today.
Otherwise, if you're ready,
I really
let's
like
begin.
Sarah Beth's yoga. It's really good. So I'm looking forward
Let's
to this
begin
one. Well, I made a new hot chocolate for us yesterday, and I've done it again tonight. It's really thick and creamy. I've just got dark hot chocolate mix from Whittards, the luxury one, some peanut butter and some milk. Heated it all up and sort of whisked it around, and then put it in a milk frother. And I'm not joking, it's really thick and nice and yummy.
Divine.
My mum says divine. And then I've got a piece of hermit. Oh, Dad said it's smashing. And I got a piece of hermit bar to drink as well, to eat as well. So this is my afternoon snack after doing my yoga. I'm getting there with the binding. It's actually improved again. So yeah, I think I'll get it finished tonight. You have this bit about the bit about binding, but I'm not really going to read that. I'm just going to finish the story. So that's it there. So I've got 438 pages, and I'm on 394. Yes, you get this finished quite easily tonight. So I will let you know my thoughts once I finish. Evening, friends. How are you? Hope you're well and you've had a nice. What day is Wednesday? Brain is just like. Yeah, I've had a good productive day. Well, is it productive? Yes, it's productive that I completed my to-do list, which was good. I've been doing some planning for going back to uni in July, and I've kind of done all the sort of, shall we say, the lists of things I think I need to be accomplished, and then broken them down into steps as to how I'm going to do it. And I look at it and I go, oh my gosh, there's just so much. But one step at a time, and we'll just take it day by day and just see how things go. I'm not jumping straight back into full bang on, shall we say, work, as it were. I will just take it a wee bit at a time each day and just see how I feel. But it's a nice accomplishment. It's an achievement to have done that. You know what I've accomplished already, so I'm happy with that. I also did a beautiful 10-minute yoga session. Oh, it was just so nice. It was like stretching and relaxation. Oh, bliss. And then I pluttered. I pluttered around on YouTube. I watched some YouTube videos, and I'm trying to sort of find other YouTubers that I want to watch that are maybe not booktube. It's something different. But I kind of don't know what I want yet, so it's just kind of looking at different things, which is quite nice. I finished The Binding by Bridget Collins. I give it 2 out of 5. It's an okay read. The bits of it are creepy. It's like, oof. Premise, you meet 3 characters, or the 3 main characters are Emmett, his sister Alta, and another person called Lucian. Now, first chapter you think, yep, that's great, no problem, like this so far. And then it starts to go a bit, how can I put this? Something happens, but Emmett doesn't remember what it was, okay? But he knows there's something different because his family are treating him differently. But he's been getting these weird fevers, and he seems to like kind of attack people or something like that. And he ends up, his father receives a letter, and he ends up going to be an apprentice to this bookbinder. But it's not bookbinding as we know bookbinding. You know, it's different, and that's the creepy part. And while he is apprenticed to this binder, this young man called Lucian comes. Now, Emmett, for some reason, thinks he knows Lucian, but doesn't know why, and Lucian is really not very nice to him. Lucian goes away, and then Emmett thinks he's never going to see him again, but he doesn't really seem to be bothered by this. The lady that Emmett is the apprentice to, she dies, and her son is also a binder. So her son takes Emmett on as an apprentice, and he sends Emmett to this house to help one of the servant girls, but the house happens to be Lucian's father's house, and just various things happen, and so that's the kind of first part of the book. And something happens at the house that's very major, and you then move to part 2, and part 2 basically is the story of everything that happened before part 1. But basically the backstory, and that is actually really nice. I liked the descriptions in it. I thought the story was good. Characters moved, etc., and the plot just, it was a really nice backstory. You then get to part 3, which kind of picks up a bit from the end of part 1, and that bit's a bit disjointed, and I read it because I wanted to finish it, but I wouldn't sort of say whoopie doop doop, great book. For me, I didn't personally enjoy it that I want to rave about it, if that makes sense. Some nice descriptions, but not the book for me. So I'm glad I've read it, and I'm actually glad that Beth picked it for me to read. It means that I read it and go off my shelves. So that's fine. The next book I've picked up is Sheila Roberts' Winter at the Beach. This is the second in the Moonlight Harbour series. I've only read 30 odd pages, and it's a nice easy read. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm also still doing my 1 chapter a night of Night Road by Kristen Hanna, and I am enjoying it so far as well. So that's it for tonight. Gosh, I've spoken for quite a while tonight. But yeah, that's it for tonight. I'm going to get some reading done, and then hopefully a good night's sleep. But I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, I've been asked to make my special hot chocolate again. So I'm using Whittard's Luxury Hot Chocolate. This is the one we like. We like Whittard's Hot Chocolate, but you can use any other brand you want. And then we're using Whole Earth or Smooth Organic Peanut Butter, but it doesn't have any added sugar. So in there I have 9 heaped teaspoons of the hot chocolate. I'm now about to add 3 heaped teaspoons of the peanut butter. I actually put 4 teaspoons of peanut butter, and then I've eyeballed the milk. I have no idea how much milk's in there. I just poured it in until I thought there was enough. So I'm now going to put this onto the stove and then just start heating it, but whisking it at the same time. But I'll let you see what it looks like. Okay, right, it's nice and smooth, and I'm just heating it at sort of medium heat. I'm just going to heat it until it comes to almost a boil, but not quite. And then the magic will happen. Okay, I'm putting it into our milk frother, and all I do is just very gently go up and down, and it makes it nice and thick. I'll let you see what it looks like when I'm pouring it into one of the mugs.
No, it's just all one big packet.
Okay, look how thick that is. So that's what we're going to be drinking. It's so tasty. So you could actually top this with marshmallows and whipped cream, etc. I'm not going to, because that's just decadent enough. And then I'm having a Lebkuchen left over from Christmas time. But if you make this or make any other version of it, please let me know. It'd be great. Let me know down in the comments what you've made. It'd be nice to swap some recipes. Okay, see you later. I've been seeing on Pinterest pictures of like coffee mugs and stuff like that, takeaway cups and having cute little slogans on them. And I realised they were all done by kind of a die cutting machine, but I don't have one. So I tried to free draw a takeaway coffee cup, and then I cut it out using my X-Acto knife, and then did the same for like the wee, you know, the holder bit, and then did the top. It's quite cute, but art was never my strong point at school, and I can see why. But it is cute for the moment. I will have to become better at it, but I do quite like it. Morning friends, Mum and I are on a jam making morning. Well, we're going to try anyway. In this lovely pan here, although you can't see it, hold on, wait a minute. Et voila, and there was light. It's amazing what happens when you switch on an electric light, isn't it? Anyway, we have cherries in here. They've been in the freezer for a wee while, so I decided we wanted to use them because I forgot to order myself jam, and I'm just about running out my lemon curd, so I have put a jam in order. But anyway, enough of that story. In here we have cherries, we have the zest of one lemon, we have the juice of said lemon. How much water? And we made it up to 1/4 pint with water, and we also having a tablespoon of pectin. So that's what's in there. And then we have in here 8 ounces of jam sugar. So I presume we're now gonna wallop this on the heat, are we? So we're gonna wallop it in the heat, and I'll let you see what happens next. Okay, we brought the mixture to a boil, and we've now added the sugar. We've stirred it in, and then I guess I put it back onto the stove. Put it back onto the heat until it reaches a rolling boil. Okay, and then I boil it for a minute. Okay, I'll see you once I've done that. Okay, this is what it looks like once it's reached a rolling boil and is boiled for a minute. So I think I've got to wait for a wee while, and then I'll jar it. Just getting myself set up to record my weekend reads and what I've been reading, my weekly wrap up. So this is the little setup at the moment, sitting snuggled in beside my shelves. Finally got my video recorded, and this is me editing it. Well, it's been edited. I'm now just exporting it into my camera roll, and then it'll be up and live on YouTube. Yay! Well, that was a quick editing and uploading, so this is now live. Hope you enjoy. Well, I decided today I wanted to make some bread and rolls, so there you go, that's the result. The house smells lovely. Evening friends, hope you're having a nice Friday. We've had and I've had a good Friday. I did a few bits and pieces. My car was in the garage. Yeah, let's not talk about that. That's just not a good place to go. And also my poor mum, she was drinking a glass of water, and one of her teeth fell out. It was a crown, and it came out, and I think it's also taken part of the tooth beside it out as well. So she phoned the dentist, and she can't see the dentist till Monday. So poor thing can't really eat a lot of what we were planning to eat this weekend. So we'll do a quick change of what we're going to have. But poor thing was really upset, which is a shame. But I've been doing some reading, doing some more reading of the Moonlight Harbour book, Winter at the Beach, and I'm enjoying it. It's very different in that we've now got like various stories happening within the one story, which is not something I'm used to Sheila Roberts doing, but it's actually working out well. And I'm about to read another chapter of Night Road by Kristen Hannah. But that's it for tonight. Did I do anything else? No, nothing else to report. But yeah, I will speak to you tomorrow. Bye. Evening friends, how are you? Hope you've had a nice Saturday. Mine has actually been very quiet, which is what I needed. I've been very tired today, and sore and achy. So it's just an Amy telling me it's like you need to slow down a wee bit. So yes, I've had a quiet day. I did a wee bit baking. I don't know if I told you, but Mum she's a crown, and the crown came off yesterday, and she can't see the dentist on Monday, so she can't eat like a lot of hard things. So I made her some cupcakes this morning, so she can eat those, and I made them quite big so that they're more filling than normally the size we would have. But she's doing really well actually. We've adapted a couple of meals, but no, she's managed to eat fairly normally, which is good. And then this afternoon, just pluttered about in the computer. I finished the book I was reading. I finished Winter at the Beach. I enjoyed it. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. I enjoyed it. I liked the characters. They actually developed more once I got past kind of the sticky stage, so that was good. Beth over at Soul Stained Ink, she and I are reading, or starting to read, The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I think I'm in about chapter 7 or something of it at the moment. I'm afraid it's not doing it for me. I'm just not that into it, which is a shame because I've heard really good things about it. But I'm just like, oh man. So I'm just not enjoying it at the moment. And I don't know whether I'm finding that as well at the moment with other things. I'm reading it and I'm like, yeah, okay, So I'll keep chugging through it. Unless Beth doesn't like it and we decide to DNF it. But we'll wait and see what happens. But I'm about to just do some more reading before I go to bed, and that'll be me. I think this will probably be the end of this vlog, and I'll start a new one on tomorrow, which is Sunday. At least I think I'll do that, or I might do it. So I don't know. I'll check what I do, because at the moment I think I'm doing Saturday to Saturday. I think that's what I'm doing. So if this is the end of the vlog, bye bye, and I will start a new one tomorrow. Hope you've enjoyed the vlog anyway, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.